I'm a mortgage broker. I've been doing this for about 20 years. I represent various financial products for people, whether they're financing a home or a business mortgage solution. The issue that I'm challenged most with recently is I do a lot of private lending, whereby it involves a private investor to help somebody out for a short period of time. Now, private mortgages are more expensive than the traditional bank channel products. And for example, I had somebody call me just this past week. Was looking for a large sum of money and was looking for it very quickly. And within 20 minutes, I had him on a phone with one of my investors. The investor agreed to do the transaction. And then after the phone call, I called and talked one-on-one with the prospect about the actual pricing. And then he got cold feet because we had presented a solution to his problem, which was funding very quickly to meet the needs to close on this.
So Pat, real quick, didn't want to cut you off, but did you tell the potential client before you went to the investor what the approximate interest rate would be?
I gave him a ballpark so he would know, but apparently he was expecting, his expectations were different than what the reality actually was.
Not right there. Somebody right there is where it went wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, because if you said to him, and I'm not sure what you said, but if you said, before I contact my investor on this, I want to make sure 100% that you're okay with the range of 5 to 7% of interest rate if I can get you that loan as fast as tomorrow today. But I'm not going to contact my investor until you tell me right now that if it's somewhere in that range, you're a green light.
Actually, the range is closer to 10 to 12%.
Okay, so it doesn't matter what the number is. That's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is it could be that you were light in the way you said it, and then it was kind of like the hope that it'll work itself out. But what you got to do is stop the train, stop the show, and say, now hold on a minute. I'm not going to contact my investor until you're comfortable with the idea and you agree in advance with me now verbally that if I get you this opportunity, it's going to be 10 to 12%, but you're going to get it within 48 hours in your bank account.
Yes, exactly.
If you're okay with that, and I hear that from you now, then I will make this happen for you and investigate and get back to you. Are you committed to that? So you're making the sale in advance of the sale.
Okay. So you're pre-qualifying them in advance and taking care of all the potential questions or issues that may arise right up front.
I've always contended the sale is lost at the beginning of your process and not the end. It never was over at the end. It was over at the beginning somewhere because somewhere along the way, it wasn't crystal clear what they were committing to. The lack of clarity is what makes it dicey.
Yeah, because this is not like something that you can try something before you buy it. There's no test drive for this luxury car. It is what it is, the prices.
Correct. That's why you have to give them the range and make sure they verbally commit to you before you get the funding set up.
Yeah.
No surprises.
Getting them approved is fairly straightforward. It's getting them to accept the terms.
Right. So that means that you got to go back and really amplify the issue and the urgency and the importance of this. If they can't get funded by the bank, but you can fund them privately at a higher rate, you can do that for them, but you're not going to spend your resources and time and get egg in your face with an investor if it's going to be a no. So you want to know in advance, are you okay with the 10 to 12% range before I do this? Because I'm not going to bring you opportunity unless you're going to agree to it. So you're getting verbal agreement before the next step.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That will solve this problem immediately.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't be afraid to be courageous and take a bold stand with people like this. Let them know the facts of where they stand. And if they can't fit into it, you let them go.
Yep, that's best that way.
Absolutely. That way there's no more drop off and no more hopium at the end, you know?
No, you're right. You're right. I appreciate that. Thanks, Ari. I appreciate it.
All right, Pat, take care.
I'm